Well, it's week 8 of the softball season. The Dogs come home this week for the second Mountain West Conference Series to take on Utah State. We're here with Kelly Megee, one of the team's top hitters here as far as power-wise, and also a steady fielder at first base too. Last week the team had a big 24-4 win over Boise State at Boise, the second game of the series there. You were one of 4 players that homered that game, your first career-wise. So talk about what was going through your head there as you're running the bases.
I wasn't quite sure if it was out yet, but as soon as I hit first base, I saw it went over the fence. So I was just super excited and had that kind of stress reliever, and I felt really good.
You have to start that day was also get reached base 3 other times there via walks, also hit by a pitch there. I mean, kind of talk about what was going through your mind the whole series, because obviously you wanted to have a chance to make a big deal on the team. At the same time, you had to be patient at the same time.
Yeah, I just had to be patient, and the pitcher was throwing a lot of walks and a lot of balls, so it's just my approach was to go up there and take the bad pitches, and if she gave me a good pitch, to hit it, and that's what I did. And the walks and the hit by pitch, I just had to take a lot of balls and pass the bat on to the next batter behind me.
You're also one of the taller teams on the taller batters of the team. Does that maybe help the other opposing pitcher be a little more scared of you potentially?
Yeah, Coach Ford always tells me I have that imitating factor, and so it just helps me go up there and I have that that little bit of edge against that pitcher, and to the little bit of scared thing that they have. So
I know you're also one of those people who are actually one of the better students on the team too, and also have your career path almost already laid out here. Talk about kind of what your dream is job-wise.
I'm a criminology major right now with an emphasis in corrections, and I would like to be a probation officer eventually.
So how'd you choose that?
It's a family thing. Both my parents were police officers, and my sister's a correctional officer right now down in Banning, so it's just kind of a family thing.
So how many ride-alongs have you been on in your life?
Not very many, actually.
No.
My dad retired when I was kind of young. He medically retired, and so, just not very many. So
which cop show on TV do you follow closely or regularly?
Law and Order SVU is one of my favorite, and Criminal Minds, definitely.
So who's your favorite, basically a partner? You get to be a psychic to somebody on that show.
I think Olivia Benson. I think she's tough, and I think it'd be fun to work with her.
So I'm sure you have a couple classes too already in that career path there. What's your favorite one recently?
My favorite one I think was my ethics class. I think it was really cool to talk about different situations and what you would do and how you would handle them, and it really showed what kind of a person you are and what kind of integrity you have and certain things like that. So I think that was one of my favorite.
Was there a situation, a certain or class participation that stood out in your mind as far as, hey, this was something that made me really think about this profession in a different way?
I think it was that class, because we had talked a lot about different cops that do bad things, that they're also criminals, and so it just makes you really think about you're going to be able to have to work with these people, and are you going to be able to tell on them, or rat them out. So I think it's just overall it was a really good class to take. So.
I know coming up in a few weeks there's a big marketing promotion week as far as the Bark in the Park there. Talk about your special connection with that.
Yeah, last year my mom and stepdad came up and they were looking for a new dog, and we had gone to the pound earlier that day and just looked around at a couple of dogs. And they decided if they found one they were going to take it home with them, but unfortunately they didn't find one there. And they came to the game later that day, and then after the game my mom was like, hey, come check out this dog, and so I went over there and looked at her, and I was like, oh, this is the one. So we ended up adopting one of the dogs. Her name's Millie, so we've had her since last year, and she's an awesome dog, so we love her.
If you were to describe her, what she looked like?
She's a little Chihuahua. She's white and brown. She's the cutest little face ever. And she's really small. She's probably like 8 or 9 pounds. She's the cutest thing.
Yeah.
So we love her. Yeah.
Did she find your mom there, or did your mom find her first?
I think my mom found her, and then she told my stepdad to go look at her, and he fell in love with her right away. So we knew it was the right fit for us. So.
How many dogs have you had in your lifetime?
Oh goodness, I've had a lot. I think at least 10 maybe that I can remember. So.
Chihuahua was able to travel with your parents that way, it's a little easier size-wise?
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of bigger dogs. We had a lot of Australian Shepherds and a lot of mixed big dogs, but we've stuck to the little ones recently.
So will your mom be shopping again for the one this year potentially, or?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're gonna bring her back though, for sure. So.
if you look at her fun facts section here on the website, gobulldogs.com, Kelly's favorite movie or favorite person she'd like to meet would be Jackie Robinson. Talk about kind of like why he's an idol for you.
Jackie Robinson was just an amazing player, and he had so much integrity as a person, knowing through the things that he went through as a baseball player. All the criticism that he went through was just an incredible thing, and I couldn't imagine anybody going through that, so I just have so much respect for him as a person, and I think it would be awesome to be able to sit down and talk with him.
Does that mean you're a Dodgers fan then too?
No. I'm definitely an Angels fan, but I don't mind the Dodgers. I'm just an Angels fan for sure.
So who's your Angels' favorite player?
Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
So where are they at opening day? Angels?
I don't know, actually. I need to be a better fan. I'm not sure.
We'll find out for you here.
Yeah.
This weekend the Dogs host Utah State Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6 o'clock on both Friday and Saturday, and noon on Sunday. So go Dogs.
Go Dogs.